KID Yamamoto.
The Kid has arrived. Set to fight in the UFC. 18 wins in his mixed martial arts career. A huge star in Japan. Ultra aggressive. Heavy hands. Father, an Olympic wrestler. He's an outstanding wrestler. Fought 2 times in Hawaii. Tonight, he fights for the first time on the mainland.
Yeah, he is an outstanding wrestler, but you know what? He's really a great striker as well. It's kind of interesting that his striking has really been one of the things that we've seen the most out of him. He has actually fought in K1 competitions, did very well against Masato, who's one of Japan's best, even knocked Masato down. Just a tremendous athlete, a great warrior, just a guy who's born to be fighting.
Got a really Western-style attitude, trained with Enson Inoue for years, and I mean, he is a savage with his striking, Joe. He's always looking for the finish.
Always aggressive, always exciting, and you know, one of the most highly anticipated acquisitions from Japan. So many American fans have been looking for KID Yamamoto to be fighting in the United States for so long, and finally he's here. There was talk of him fighting a long time ago at the UFC at 155, but you know, that's not really his natural weight class. 135 is. This is the perfect spot for him, and very excited to see him make his UFC debut here tonight.
UFC fans all over the world able to view this fight tonight on Facebook. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget, top of the hour, UFC prelims live on Spike later tonight on pay-per-view. Anderson Silva, Vitor Belfort, KID Yamamoto.
I think it's so awesome that we're having these fights on Facebook.
Yeah, it's great. Bantamweight debut. So, 33 years old, 9 years the elder of Johnson. Everything else is virtually identical. Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our referee, the beautiful Ariani. Is this a showcase of the 2 fastest fighters in the world? Yamamoto and Johnson.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready? Let's go, come on!
Here we go! Black trunks for Johnson. Purple trunks for Yamamoto, southpaw. Who will find the range and engage first?
One thing I'm noting, Mike, is the distance between these guys. They're putting a lot of distance between each other, and that's out of respect for the speed. Both guys know that they can close the distance very quickly. Look how far apart they are from each other. This is a good 3 or 4 feet further away from each other than you normally see fighters. And that's why. Look how quickly they can close the distance.
Quick step forward, good left hand by Yamamoto.
Yeah, look how far out Yamamoto is. And look how quick his counters are.
Johnson switches his stance. And even the corner says, keep your distance.
Yeah, they both have to be very acutely aware of each other's ability to just explode and literally move quicker than you can react.
Leg kick by Johnson. Counter by Yamamoto. In and out at a lightning pace, good counter again.
Very nice leg kick by Johnson.
Johnson trying to find that range a little bit now here, Joe.
Look how much more these guys move on their toes, too. You don't see any of that plodding Muay Thai style with these two. They're both constantly bouncing. Big shot by Demetrious, stuffed by Yamamoto. Yamamoto, as you said, excellent wrestler.
1972 Olympian, his father. Both his sisters competed in wrestling at a high level. He finished 4th in Japan's prestigious Emperor's Cup.
And he was 24 years old when he first got into MMA, and the way he got into it was his sister gave him a video of some MMA fights, and he was wrestling at the time, and he just looked at it and said, I think I'm stronger than those guys, and that's what started out his mixed martial arts career.
Actually went to high school in Arizona, did Yamamoto, and won 3 state championships in Arizona, 112 career wins.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
just about to the midway point of the round.
I know at one point in time he was trying to train for the Japanese Olympic team, but he broke his arm.
Missed there,
takedown.
and Johnson
Beautiful.
takes advantage.
Beautiful job by Johnson. Yamamoto using half guard, trying to get up. Very nice use of the underhook. Got right back up to his feet.
Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Kid Yamamoto, Mighty Mouse Demetrious Johnson misses with the kick. Yamamoto with the left. Both men so ultra quick.
Nice counter, very beautiful straight left there by Yamamoto. Right underneath it and down again. Beautiful job by Mighty Mouse. And you can hear Matt Hume giving him instructions in the corner there. He wants him to get his head down. He wants to flatten his shoulders down and hold him in place. He doesn't want Yamamoto to be able to shrimp and hip escape. And Yamamoto bucks and moves, and he's out. Very nicely done. Oh, beautiful combination by Demetrious.
Oh, just missed with the head kick.
Nice knee to the body by Johnson.
Good knee. You could hear the connection, Joe.
Yeah, powerful knee there. Yamamoto struggling a bit to get his groove, Mike. You know, he's been taken down twice by Johnson.
24-year-old Mighty Mouse, Demetrious Johnson.
What a takedown. Look at the speed of that, Mike. Ducking under that shot. I mean, I want to see that in the replay. That was absolutely beautiful.
You want to talk about exploding.
He's looking for that Kimura, too, on the left arm.
Watch the back of the head.
15 seconds.
Big, big round from Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Finishes the round on top.
Huge round for Mighty Mouse Johnson. Let's take a look at that takedown again. Look at the speed here, Mike. Look at that. Perfect timing. Can I see that again? Because that is just, the timing in that is just outstanding. And there's a beautiful right hand he lands. Johnson really taking it to Yamamoto. And here, look at this takedown. Check this out. Look at that. I mean, you're talking about like an inch. He gets under it by like an inch. Perfect, absolutely perfect timing by Demetrious Johnson.
He's only thinking about that. Hit him with one hit. You can go first. Breathe. If you get taken down, stand right up. Just go forward.
Once you get him down,
Matt Hume.
control those wrists. He's going for the underhook on the far side, just what we worked on. You got him, Deej. He's going to tire out.
Second, Mike.
Huge opportunity, one that he was very excited about, to fight Kid Yamamoto. Not only Kid Yamamoto, but his UFC debut all on the same night for Demetrious Johnson. But Yamamoto's always one strike away from a finish. We've seen it in his career many times. Johnson started to close that gap, Joe, that you spoke of as the round continued. You got a little bit more in range, and it paid off late in the round.
Well, Johnson is clearly very well trained, Mike, and you heard Matt Hume talking in the corner saying he's going for that underhook, control the hand. This is exactly what we trained for. You can see that he knows when Yamamoto's going to punch to duck under it. They've got this all planned out. For Yamamoto, he's really got to get his groove on and show some of that dynamic striking that made him one of the most popular fighters in Japan.
And that goes back to what we mentioned during the walk-ins of how well Matt Hume knows Yamamoto and his tendencies, watching him fight for so many years. Yamamoto had some nice counters in round one. Nice right hand by Johnson.
Yamamoto goes to the takedown. Johnson right back up to his feet and lands a nice knee. And there's a kick and back up to his feet again after he falls.
Johnson had a great fight with Brad Pickett on the Aldo versus Faber card.
Nice leg kick.
"90 seconds old, round number 2.
Kid keeps fainting with that knee. Low kick. Kid keeps fainting with that knee, Mike, showing him that left knee, almost as if like to warn him as he's trying to shoot, to give him something to think about. Let's take a look at the low kick here, and no doubt about that, ladies and gentlemen. Right to the fancy pants.
Unintentional.
By the way, those are some beautiful shorts.
They might be.
Pretty badass.
Yeah, one of the best, if not the best, ever.
Wonder if I could buy a pair anywhere.
I bet you could. I'm going to get them for you for your birthday. When's your birthday? Don't say it. Now, because of you known as Fancy Pants.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful takedown. Oh, man. Good recovery by Kid.
Johnson really switches his stance up a lot, Joe, and he comes in from all kinds of different angles.
He is so fast. I mean, he's the first guy that I've ever seen that's outspeeding Kid Yamamoto.
And that's interesting you say that, because tonight we wondered, would Kid for the first time not be the fastest fighter? Yamamoto saw that shot coming.
He covers the distance so well, though. He's taking it too, Kid Yamamoto, Mike. He's tagging him. And beautiful job of ducking under things, too. Ducking under the counters, and he's constantly keeping him guessing. Between punches and takedown attempts. And look at him, he's barely even breathing.
And what a key that is as well, Joe. If you just start solely throwing strikes and there's no fear of a takedown, your opponent adjusts much more easily. But with the fear of the takedown, he's got Yamamoto off balance.
Absolutely, and it's one of the most important and overlooked aspects by a lot of younger fighters who like to stand. You know, you like to stand, you like to trade punches, but this is mixed martial arts, and the more you get your opponent guessing, the more you can land those punches. And again, look at that, throws that punch and ducks under in lightning speed, and he's got Yamamoto down again. And Yamamoto is starting to show some frustration on his face, Mike. And they're saying control that underhook, and it's on the right side, which is the same side as the half guard, and that's how he got back up to his feet.
Under 90 seconds left in round 2. Once had a 14-fight win streak, did Kid Yamamoto. Yamamoto tried to counter with the right hook. Wow. Ducked under again. Perfect timing.
Like a lightning bolt, man. That is the fastest guy I've ever seen in the octagon by far. I can't even think of a close second.
He's having fun. He's fast and entertaining
Lands a knee
tonight.
on the way out as well. And it's not just speed, Mike. Look at his conditioning. I mean, here he is, 2 rounds at a furious pace. The dude's barely breathing heavy. But Kid Yamamoto, you have to point out, always dangerous. He can end a fight with one shot at any time. If Demetrious makes a mistake, and look at that, takes him down again. It spins to the back. Yamamoto back up. Yamamoto's got him down. But
there's a knee.
He ate a knee.
They keep on.
Okay, so I think he was saying it's an illegal knee, and Yamamoto stopped like a gentleman. Very good sportsmanship by Yamamoto. Step back.
Johnson recognizing it as well, Joe, saying I was kind of on my way up. Final seconds of the round.
Okay, relax. Relax and breathe. Bring the heart rate down. Okay.
Water.
He's given up on your takedowns.
Yep.
When you try takedowns, he's giving up on them. Okay. He's slowing down. He's going to have a little bit of energy back at the start of the round, and then it's going to dwindle fast. Okay. So.
What?
In and out, same way you're doing. Don't overextend. In and out, don't overextend. Work your takedowns. When you get the takedown, you got to keep it back.
Speaking of takedowns, let's look at him here. I mean, the speed of Mighty Mouse Johnson is something to behold. The speed and timing. Brilliant takedowns. What a very well-rounded young fighter. And that speed is an amazing attribute. Speed and technique. Well, you heard Matt Hume in the corner saying that he believes Yamamoto is going to start out well and then tire out. And they want Mighty Mouse to stay on him.
Third and final round. Dominic Cruz, Joseph Benavidez, Brad Pickett, Scott Jorgensen, Yamamoto now in the UFC. Demetrious Johnson making his debut. Bantamweight division just stacked. Stay aggressive, don't get caught.
We showed a very good chin eating that knee by Yamamoto in that last round. That was the first significant strike that Kid has been able to land.
Again, he led with the hands, Joe, and then boom, finished it.
It's
1-3
really
takedown.
Too fast for Yamamoto to react to.
And again, you're talking about a spectacular wrestler in Kid Yamamoto.
Yeah, and he has a surprised look on his face every time he's getting taken down.
Johnson trying to advance. Yamamoto, Joe, works his way back up again.
Come on.
Three and a half left. Nice knee from the clinch by Johnson. Johnson once again the aggressor in the third and final round. Yamamoto, a veteran of nearly a decade in the mixed martial arts game.
Beautiful right hand. Mighty Mouse landed again. I mean, and look, the dude just doesn't get tired. He just keeps coming at him at the exact same clip.
Under 3 now.
Kid looks sluggish in this third round, Mike. Good stiff right hand there. And Kid he's going after Mighty Mouse here. But Mighty Mouse has been able to time his punches and drop under them, and that's what he's got to be careful of here in the third. Yamamoto looks visibly frustrated. God, look at that takedown, man. He's going for a guillotine. He's holding on to the neck. Matt Hume said, keep it, keep it. Good scramble, stays on top.
Just a frenetic pace.
Yeah, he's got to deepen that wizard. Okay, lost the wizard.
Yamamoto's going to have to throw something here.
He's got 2 minutes to go. I just don't think he knows how to deal with this kid.
It's crazy when all of a sudden you got somebody who not only can match your speed, but might
be faster.
Yeah.
He tagged him with a left hook. He's wobbly. And a right behind it.
And the kick
again, another left hook and a kick to the body. And he's got him down. Man, this is a rout. I thought this was going to be an excellent matchup. I did not think that Mighty Mouse was going to be able to make Kid Yamamoto look average. That's what's so surprising about this fight, Mike.
Looking to claim victory in his UFC debut. Good knee by Yamamoto. A minute left in the fight.
Not exactly sure where that knee landed. I think it might have landed on a leg. But he's trying to stop him. He's trying to do something. He just can't quite figure out the style and the speed of Demetrious Johnson. God, the speed of this kid's takedowns is ridiculous.
Joe Mighty Mouse is going to be a handful for every fighter in the UFC bantamweight division. Just 24 years old. Spectacular performance here tonight. Clock ticking down, 15 seconds.
This is an incredible performance by Demetrious Johnson. Just absolutely dominated Kid Yamamoto. Highly anticipated debut of Yamamoto. Spoiled by Demetrious Johnson. No doubt about it, Mike. I don't think there can be any debate.
Absolutely none at all.
And if you've never seen Kid Yamamoto fight before, you would have never understood what the hype was all about. This is how good Demetrious Johnson is, and how fast.
Frustrated Kid Yamamoto.
These takedowns, I mean, some of the best I have ever seen, and the fastest I've ever seen in this division. Demetrious Johnson just had an outstanding game plan tonight and executed it to perfection. Over and over again, he was able to close the distance, surprise Yamamoto, and check out this left hook. Clips him, had him hurt, had him wobbled.
That hurt.
Just beautiful performance.
That's okay.
Mighty Mouse talking about to Leon Tabs at the end swell. Hey, that hurts. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Thank you, man.
Very classy, very respectful, great fighter, Kid Yamamoto.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Mighty Mouse Johnson. Mighty Mouse, outstanding performance tonight, man. I mean, the speed of your takedowns, I've got to tell you, that might be the fastest takedowns I've ever seen in all the fights I've called.
Thank you, Joe Rogan. First, I want to give big thanks to my sponsor, Xbox. Really stepped up. I really appreciate you guys supporting MMA. We need a lot more guys out there to support us. And everybody, all my fans, go to Facebook, go to Xbox, say like, and thank you, Dana Silva, for putting this fight on Facebook.
Now, the transitions between the striking and the takedowns, let's take a look at that up on the big screen. I mean, you really were ducking under his punches to perfection tonight.
Yeah, you know, he's a very tough guy. He has good striking. He hits hard, and, you know, people might be like, oh, it's boring, but you got to understand, me and him both have good footwork, and we both understand our range so well. So if I overextend, I'm going to get knocked out like everybody else does in the past from that right hook of his.
Well, you did a fantastic job tonight. I can't wait to see you again. Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Great job, Demetrious Johnson.